completely new one. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, this is the hanger you want to attach to the rear dropout on your frame. This happens to be a fat tire bike, but this type of vertical dropout is common on mountain bikes, road bikes, comfort bikes, pretty much any bike except carbon fiber. Some carbon fiber bikes have through axles. That's a different ball game. Okay, mount this onto the quick release skewer. You can do all this on the ground without taking the wheel off the bicycle. That makes life a lot easier. Slide the quick release skewer in, open the quick release, put the adjusting nut and spring back on. The spring goes on this way. If I can find it. There we go. This is the tension adjustment for the quick release skewer. Very important that you get this right. Okay, now the wheel has to be right up into the dropout. That's important anytime you take a wheel off. This goes parallel to the ground, and you see this is too loose. What I want to do is use this adjuster to get the tension on the quick release skewer. Once it's almost there, it'll hold in place. Okay, this is what it's going to look like when it's ready to ride. This. But now I want to just tighten this up just a touch more by turning that. Not much, you don't want to kill it. And then when I do this, there should be an indentation in the palm of my hand. And that shows you pretty much that you had enough pressure on this. This is a little cam that locks the wheel in place. Next thing you do is check out that you have the wheel on straight. That pick up the wheel and make sure it rolls well, that it's not hitting the brake, and try the brake a couple of times. And that seems fine. Now you're ready to put the dog bone that's attached to the boom into that spot.
Very
you
good.
Want me to show them how to put the dog bone in?
Sure.
This is the assembled bike boom as you get it when we ship it to you. This is the dog bone. It's got a certain amount of play to it that'll bend without breaking. When this slides right into there, line up those holes, put the locking pin in. Okay. Come on. Wait a minute. Okay.
So make sure it's straight.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah, I got this. Here you go, Nick.
There. That should lock. That should slide right down. And then this is just a safety clip that keeps it from backing out. Now the boom is attached to the chair. This is the safety strap that you can just pass through here, come back, make sure it doesn't interfere with the brake, and just attach to this D-ring. This is secure with the safety strap, ready to go. The other end is attached to the chair. You can take off. This has a lot of flexibility, and that's critical as you're taking corners and so on.
Very good.
That's it.